We're back and we're building R2-D2. We've been looking forward to this one, haven't we?
I really have. Really.
Because in this one we get a particularly sexy piece. We get the projector that's going to go into R2-D2's head. And that is the very projector that will create the Help Me, I'm Born, You're My Only Hope
but also,
of Leia. And also the projection of Luke.
Yeah.
So... we're going to have that one built today, and we are going to be able to see the first projected image from it. And it's only going to be Luke. We can only do Luke at the test stage.
Because when we put it all together, without the motherboard, we won't be able to see Leia.
No, we won't be able to see Leia without the motherboard. The Leia projection is more of a digital thing, whereas the Luke is a traditional kind of film clip. So you can do it by creating a short circuit and see it, but we're not going to mess around doing that. We're happy to see the Luke one just to see that it works. We are also completing the wiring of the leg today, and we have got
the motor.
In number 30, we've got the motor for the leg. So it really is coming along now, isn't it? So we're very excited to see this one. So what we're going to do is we've got a lot to do in this. So we're going to crack on, and we're going to show you 27, 28, 29 and 30 of the R2-D2 build. And we'll drop in and out to show you our progress through each one of them. Okay, so we ready for this?
Yeah.
Hey, and Christmas is coming soon as well.
Yes.
That'll be good, won't it? So we'll have a lot of this done by Christmas. And did you know how Yoda knew what Luke Skywalker was getting for Christmas?
Nope.
He felt his presence. So let's crack on and we'll show you exactly what we get up to. Okay, so here are the parts for part number 27. As you can see, we got circuit boards and the frame to hold it and wiring and all kinds of gubbins that we're going to have to do.
No, but the circuit board...
Careful with that, darling. Yeah. So we have to put this together to make the projector, and this is the start of the projector. And there we have, expertly put together by Jackie himself, the guts of our projector. So that is the screen. This will magnify.
Just to say that we're not projecting this right now. We're doing it.
No, we've got to finish it. We're going to put lenses and things into that first, and there's a whole tube. And then at the end, we'll be doing the projection.
Yeah.
But now we're going to crack on with 28, I believe, which is applying the... Okay, here are our parts for part 28. And what we're going to be doing with this, we have parts to lock that wheel in place. So that was the wheel we made last month. And we'll be locking that into there. And that's what we're going to be doing. But we're very thankful
that we have extra
screws. We're very happy about that. It's time to replenish the old pillbox over here with some new screws. So that's a good thing. So we're going to crack on. Shall we get on? Okay, Jackie. So what you're going to do is we've got these fixing screws here and your 3-in-1 oil. We're going metal into metal. So we've got the first two in. So you need to put the one in here and one in here. Off you go, mate.
Okie dokie.
Just a touch of 3-in-1 oil. That's it. You don't need loads. You see here? That's it. That going nice and easy with that oil.
Yeah, it really does.
That makes a huge difference, doesn't it?
Smooth.
There you go. That's one in.
Next one.
Magnetic screwdriver helps as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. There. Alright. It really takes
just
long.
Touch it in the oil. That's it.
I didn't touch it.
You go. Don't be shy. There you go. Right. And you're going in there.
Oh gosh.
It's okay. Don't be nervous. That's it.
It makes it so much better, watch.
Just makes life easier, doesn't it? 3-in-1 oil.
It makes it so much easier.
And that's it. So that's locked in. So there you go. Now we have a very smooth running wheel.
Now you see this goes fast. It doesn't go fast on R2 because all the weight supporting him
is going to make it slow up. Yeah. So at the moment,
so it's about going to go like this fast.
It'll go a little faster than that, but it's But the wheel's now locked in place, so that's not going anywhere.
So I'll go. Bang!
Perfect. So this is part 29, and this is going to finish our projector. This one makes me nervous.
That's a bit nervous. I'm alright with it because it's basically trial and error. If you get an error, you try it again.
Yeah, I mean, what makes me nervous is we've got these three lenses, which are magnifying lenses. So from a very small light source and a very small projector, we're going to project a fairly massive image in contrast to it. So getting these lenses in right and getting them in clean into this tube and that's what makes me nervous.
Okay, yeah,
but
that's gonna be hard.
We'll see. We're gonna give it a red hot crack, and we'll see what happens at the end.
All right, so I am filming, and Dad isn't. Why is it really bright in here?
It won't.
Oh, there we go. We were very nervous that it wasn't going to work, but it's working all right.
We can actually get them quite massive if we...
Yeah. He is really, really big when we push him back a lot. So, yeah.
So he's working.
Yeah, he's working well.
So the projector works.
Yep.
We are happy bunnies.
Oh. Wow.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay, so there is our complete projector, and as you've just seen, we've got him working.
Yep.
And he is doing the Luke hologram, and it does go surprisingly big, and it does project a lot of light.
There wasn't any sound because we didn't put the speaker in.
We haven't fit a speaker yet, so there's no sound for him. So I mean, it's purely testing at this point. So the battery power isn't strong enough to get it as bright as it will be, because at the moment it's running off AA and it won't be. The actual unit runs off much stronger batteries. So just to test that it works. It works beautifully. Well done, Jack. That is a job very well done, because this has got 3 lenses packed inside of it.
I also put on the lid, and I put in the
lenses.
Yeah.
Screwed it all together, touched the wires. He's done wonders. The kid did good, and we're very happy with that. That is a massive part of R2-D2.
Oh my gosh.
So
without the hologram, I don't know what it is.
Well, he's just a bin anyway.
Yeah.
So we're happy with that. We're really happy with that. And now we've got one more part to do, which is a bit of a beast, where we're going to be fitting the engine, the motor to the leg. And
yay!
we have to get a ruler out for this one, Jack.
Why?
I don't know. It gets weird. Okay, so this is part 30. This is our last part of this month, and this is...
Oh, I'm so sad.
This is the motor that we're going to mount to the leg. Now, it looks like that's not much to do, but... we are about to build the entire leg. We're about to put all the wiring in. So all those parts have been accruing over the past few months. We're about to put together, and there is a lot to do in this one.
A lot.
So we're going to crack on with it, and hopefully by the end of it, we will have a fully complete leg. We've mounted our engine, as you can see. It's a bit of a beast. Yep. We've got very long screws to screw this in with, so go for it, Jackie. Metal into metal, so we're going to use a touch of 3-in-1. And there we go. You see where you're going? Just here?
Yep. Oh my gosh, I'm very nervous.
Don't be nervous, just there you go. Straighten up. Straighten up.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Makes it so much easier.
There you go.
Still going.
That's it.
Done.
Sweet. You can see what we've been up to. We've mounted the motor.
I've just realised that R2 is going to be massive.
Huge, and we have applied the wires, and we've put cable ties in. We're going to snip these cable ties off to make this tidier, and then we are going to assemble the rest of the leg. That is part 30 complete, and we now have pretty much the leg, not the foot, but the leg complete. We had to do a lot of wiring. As you can see, it's all coming out. We're down here. We're wired through. Use the cable ties to tidy. It's been a lot, man. But now all of these ankle joints are bolted in place, and that is R2's leg, and it is very, very heavy. So that's it for part 30. So we're going to do a wrap up, tell you what we think, and that'll be it.
We are done.
So that's it. We're done for the month. That was a lot. That was a lot. I mean,
I really like the motor.
Yeah, part 30 particularly is a lot. Mounting that that motor to the foot, and then doing all the wires, putting the cable ties on. You have to measure the wires to make sure they're long enough, so you have enough give for when you bolt and everything else to it. Because we just got to pull those wires through because it was too tight for my liking, so I wanted to make sure it was a little loose, so we could fit the ankles. But the leg is now coming on quite nicely. So I believe we're moving on to the foot soon.
Ooh,
to complete this part here, and then we will have the first leg complete. We are going to have to do all of this again. I mean, that's the way it is. We're going to have to make a whole nother leg, but we know what to expect now.
Yeah.
So we've put the sensor into the leg. We've built the projector. We like the projector, don't we?
Oh, we love the projector.
The projector's very cool. There's a lot of stuff going to be going into R2's head. There's surprisingly not much in the body.
Is it the motherboard in the head, or is it in the body?
Bit of both. There's a motherboard in the head. There's a lot that goes in the head. A hell of a lot goes into the head of this.
Like the wires and the electronics. Like basically the head, like the human, controls everything. Surprisingly,
not that much goes into the body. Not that much goes into the body. It is all kind of in the head. So there's the lightsaber tube's going to go in the head.
Yeah.
The projector's going to go into the head. The speaker, the Wi-Fi receiver goes into the head. Everything. So there's a lot. The webcam goes in the head. There's loads goes into this. So it's interesting. But I did look ahead, but for the life of me, I can't remember what we're doing next. I believe we're doing the foot. I
think we're doing the head because we haven't added the bottom ring, have we?
No, we do still have a bottom ring to go onto the head. That might be next month because we've got the first 2 parts for it. What was interesting as well was part 30. We had to use a lot of parts from earlier in the build.
We did.
We've been amassing sensors and wires and everything, just with nowhere for them to go.
I think the motor as well.
No, the motor we got this month.
Oh yeah.
But all the wires that we've been building up at this point, we need to start using. There were ankle details that we needed to attach, and it was all parts that we've just been kind of amassing. So it's nice to see them all to come together.
I'm
and it
really
means
tired.
It's not even late.
I know.
And then
I
know. And then we'll be ready for the next one. So when we do the next leg, we'll know what these parts are for and where they go, and the next one should be a lot easier. We start to put sensors into the feet. We start to build the foot, because all of this at the bottom will be encased in foot, very large foot. So you won't see that. So I believe that's what we're working on next. Then in the base of those feet, the sensors go, so he doesn't fall off the table or down the stairs. We're then going to have to start testing the sensors. So there's a very simple test we do with a card to bring it close, nearer and further, and see if the sensor light does or doesn't turn off. And that's what we're going to do. But he's coming on quite lovely, isn't he? And it's very exciting having some nice kind of electrical pieces to sort of look at and play with. I think it's nice, isn't it, to see those bits coming along. 50. Part 50 is where we get the actual metal dome, and we start putting the outer casings. Don't eat while we're doing this, darling. We're going to start doing the metal casings to the outer dome, but that's a while away. So that's part 50, and we've just done part 30.
Yes.
So we're a while away from that, but
I'm really, really nervous because
we got some...
What if in the future, if we get something and it doesn't work, but we don't know it, and we test our...
We have to wait until the very end.
Oh.
It could happen. I mean, by Christmas this year, we will have a complete leg. That will be done.
Yeah.
The head frame will be done, and we'll be moving on to leg 2, is where we'll be. But yeah, I enjoyed that one.
Same.
It's nice seeing. It's always fun having some electrics to play with and test. I believe I know what we're doing next month. Next month we test the actual motor on the foot, so we'll get to see the leg running because we get a new test board. So that'll be good. So we do have other builds. We have got Iron Man. We have got
Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious, which we've not been able to find copies of. So you may have to bite the bullet and sub to it. I don't really want to do that, but might have to. We have got Jack's Halloween crafts.
And Jack the Wooden Boy.
Jack the Wooden Boy. We do have a Jack the Wooden Boy special coming up for Halloween where we'll be making. We can show you one here that we have.
Sadly, it broke.
It did break. We make door hangers, Halloween door hangers. He's made out of quite simply lolly sticks and paint.
And if you want to make it, we recommend it.
We recommend it.
All it is like a pipe cleaner.
We'll go into that. We'll go into that when we do the video. But there are lots of builds coming up on the channel. I will be starting the Route Master at the end of this month, maybe the start of November.
What's a Route Master?
It's double-decker bus.
Oh!
Yeah. Ecto, don't know what's happening with that. We should have had an Ecto one here by now. We haven't. But
Movie Munches?
With the Movie Munches, with the way the global shipping is at the moment, who can tell? We don't know. So I mean, it's if you are building one of these and you're getting frustrated by it, all I'll say is, and in the nicest way I can say it, is there are people that need things far more important than model pieces that aren't getting them. So let's get some perspective and maybe look at how the world is, and you know, we'll get there. We'll get there, but at the moment it's the world's that busy. Let's have some patience, you know. Which I appreciate is easier said than done, but let's have some patience.
I want my crisp.
Have a crisp then. He's going to eat all the crisps. We're going to go, and we will see you soon for another Jack Builds R2-D2. Bye-bye.
Bye.